So we're here at the GT Sport event and we've got some Vision concept cars, a lot of them here. So I thought, make a video dedicated to showing you them. We've got the Chevrolets, we've got the Bugatti, we've actually got the Bugatti, and I've got to say, it actually looks pretty cool. And that's coming from someone that doesn't really like Bugattis. So I'm going to show you all of them now because we may as well. We'll start off with the Chevrolet. This thing, I don't even know, how would you even fit in that? So apparently you have to be ridiculously small to be able to fit in something like that. I don't know, something just tells me at 6'3", probably have a hard time getting in that. But these things are literally awesomely detailed. Like, look at, what is this? Like, this is beyond cars. Hashtag, oh, hey look, you found the power button. It's like one of those pods where you'd basically like get in it and you'd be the car. Like, it's really, really odd. Moving on to the next one, we've got the Volkswagen GTI Roadster Vision Gran Turismo right here. And honestly, I think it actually looks pretty damn cool. I'm not quite sure exactly what it resembles. Some of you will be able to tell me down in the comments, but I think it looks pretty cool actually. It will actually be a lot of fun of how low like the glass is and everything. The front definitely reminds me of a Golf. Really, really easy to figure that out. With no roof and twin turbos squealing constantly, just flying around the track in that. Can you imagine something like that? That would be absolutely ridiculous. I think the word of this event was basically going to be absolutely ridiculous, because next up, this is actually rather fitting, we've got the Aston Martin Vision Gran Turismo. So definitely an Aston Martin from the get-go. Now, there's one really weird part about this car, which I say that everything about this car is really weird. I mean, everything about most of these cars is really, really weird. The one bit I really don't get though is these lights. I don't know. For some reason it gives me some kind of like Finding Nemo, like what's the thing they live in? Like, it's not coral, it's the, you know what I mean? I don't know, that's what it is. Yeah. Science on the BlackPanthaa channel. And obviously a massive diffuser, because race car. I just realised that the inner parts of these rims are actually carbon. It really reminds me of like when you're a kid and you get those really weird futuristic cars, and you know that these are actually probably similar to what we're actually going to be driving in a few years. I say a few years, it probably is a few years to be honest with you. So next up we have the Bugatti Veyron. Now, I'm not a fan of the Bugatti Veyron, as a lot of you will know, but I'm a fan of this Bugatti Veyron. Look at the size of that wing and diffuser and everything. The rims actually look pretty weird but cool as well. I would not mind being behind this for a long period of time, that's for sure. It's bloody crazy. And I've actually just noticed the lights are actually on this. There's not many that are like working lights or anything, but this one, and actually, they've gone off. You can probably see it. They've gone off on that one. It does look quite good, doesn't it? Like, even if people that dislike the Veyron, I think a lot of you will actually look at the interior. What? And I assume those on the side, those are little cameras, I assume, for the wing mirrors. That's just insane. It really looks mean. Just the lights and everything. I actually will say, I probably actually prefer the Vision Gran Turismo Bugatti to the actual Chiron, or however the friggin' how you pronounce it. I actually prefer that. Like, make that instead. And then I'll be a fan. But obviously with all the wings and aerodynamics on that thing, the Bugatti Veyron in itself can't turn, so imagine how that is. They've just made it worse. Time for the Alpine Vision Gran Turismo over here. And what? I didn't realise the back. What is that? It literally looks like they've just kind of covered some really thin car in another. It's a rocket ship that's just going to split apart, and the rims are going to cut people's faces off. I don't know how to explain this thing. Again, I probably have issues fitting in that one. I don't know. And obviously show you the front of it, which also looks really cool. I really like the modern design of them, obviously. And springs. Because why not? I think you probably work out that I'm actually saving my favourite to last, walking past it right now. Can you see it? I can see it. Next up is the Infinity concept. So this actually really looks similar to what the concept behind me looks like. That one. I teased you. But it looks more like rounded. So I guess this I can actually imagine being on the road more than probably any other vehicle here. This one, I don't know. Am I the only one? It just has like the right curves to be like, I don't know. It's so difficult to say, but obviously be like a supercar of sorts. I haven't looked at the specs of it, but obviously these cars are made to be like ridiculous racetrack cars. But This is something you can just imagine being on the road. It actually says it has a 4.5 V8 NA engine and a motor. I assume that motor is obviously like an electric one, but again, that one, I actually really like that. It looks pretty cool. Time for a Mazda, which you already probably know is going to be a ridiculous race car. Look at that. What is that? Now that's something, if you've seen the trailer, I believe there was this in the trailer, and also, look how low that is. What? Just put a bit of camber on there, Stance Nation. Look at that, that is ridiculous. You're gonna have some major issues trying to race that on something with like a lot of, well, corners, basically. Like, you're gonna have some major issues on a lot of tracks because of that. Coolest part is you can actually see the wheel there. I don't know. I kind of like that. And this one actually has proper wing mirrors, like the actual mirrors. It's incredible. Innovation. I just realised it's got like a little stubby aerial on the top as well. Let's finish off the life-size models. We've got the one that I've been waiting and hiding, which not really. If I was trying to hide it, it wasn't hidden very well. The Nissan Concept 2020 Vision Gran Turismo. Now, annoyingly, they've turned the lights off on it, but the lights at the back were on earlier. I've got a picture, I'll put it up here, I'll put it on Instagram. Oh, the lights are now on, thanks to the guy that turned them on over there, but yeah. Those look really cool, obviously. The classic Nissan GTR style lights, as you can imagine, which just really set it off really well. It's an odd one. It looks, well, you can tell it's ridiculously aerodynamic. It's got a massive diffuser, massive wing, but just everything like all over. You can see the air's channeled so well over the, like, I'm not an aerodynamic person in any way. That didn't come out right. I'm not a person that knows anything about aerodynamics, but from the look of it alone, that looks like the air channels pretty perfectly just off the side there. I don't know, just even I can figure that out. I think I'm just gonna like ask them if I can take this home. Probably doesn't have an engine in it or anything, but I can still ask, right? I can just like wheel it home. And the front very much resembles an R35. Well, more so like the new one. It actually is the similar color as well. And again, it has the camera rear view lights, and I assume that's because it's, I don't know, it's not lighter, is it? Obviously it's lighter, but there's a screen. So we spoke about this in a video before. But anyway, there's actually some like miniature models as well that I'm going to show you now, because like I shouldn't miss out on those. First up is the Peugeot Vision Gran Turismo. These little models are actually really cool. I could like have one of these on my desk at home. I wouldn't mind that. Again, really odd looking tail lights. I don't know what that is, but hey, it looks pretty cool. And the front of it definitely doesn't look like the Peugeots you see driving around Grimsby. Not that any of that Peugeot looks like it was driven around Grimsby in the slightest, because no. Then it's the SRT Tomahawk S Vision Gran Turismo, and that thing, I don't even know how to start with that. It looks like a Viper, obviously, a futuristic Viper. It's definitely American, because you can tell by the amount of exhausts on it, and inside they get a little peek. That is ridiculous. So there you go, that is all the Vision Gran Turismo cars here at the event, and I'm going to be doing a little bit more coverage, you'll see on the channel, but I wanted to just show you the cars models while they're here, because they said that this is the most like the biggest contemplation of all of them in one room together at one time, and they look fantastic, and I'd love to be able to sit in them, but we're not allowed to touch them, to be honest with you, because there's barriers around them, so I assume we're not able to. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know your favorite in the comments. Obviously mine is actually the Infinity or the SRT or the Nissan. I don't know. They're all pretty damn cool. Let me know your favorites down in the comments. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.